This is the Zoyi ZT-5566SE Desktop Precision Multimeter, offering 19,999 counts. While there are devices with higher counts available, keep in mind that this model was released about 4 to 5 years ago. I received it 7 days ago from Zoyi for testing and to create this review. Included in the package are high-quality test leads. The red test lead is a standard type, while the black test lead has an additional metal ring. This extra ring provides contact for the button on the test probe, which is used to trigger voice reading of the test results displayed on the screen. A feature we'll explore in more detail shortly. The USB cable you see here is for charging. While I would have preferred a USB-C cable, this device uses the older but still reliable mini USB port. The power button is located on the back, which is something I'm not a fan of. I would much prefer to see it on the front panel, perhaps positioned somewhere around here. There's a single screw securing the cover for the battery compartment, and inside you'll find two 3.7-volt lithium polymer cells with a capacity of 2,000 mAh each. I've tested them and can confirm they are genuinely 2,000 mAh. The other small buttons on the back, 4 in total, are used to set the time, alarm, and switch between displaying the temperature in Celsius or Fahrenheit. When powered on, the large display prominently shows all measurement results in crisp white numbers. Meanwhile, the smaller display provides the current time and environmental temperature readings. Surrounding the small display is a red ring, which acts as a volume control knob. Simply rotate it to adjust the volume. Now, let's take a closer look at how it handles different measurement tasks. Using a 10-volt reference, the reading is precise. Simply press the button on the black probe, and you'll hear the results spoken aloud.
DC voltage 9.986 volt.
A feature I haven't mentioned before, but could prove very useful in certain situations.
DC voltage 2.497 volt.
Finally, testing with 5-volt and 7.5-volt references shows that the readings are accurate. For resistance testing, it's always helpful to know the passive resistance of the instrument's probes. On the Zoyi, the probes are impressively low, measuring around 4 to 5 milliohms, a testament to their quality. Now, let's start testing. First, a 0.1 ohm resistor demonstrates precise low-resistance measurements. Simply subtract the passive probe resistance from the displayed value to get an exact reading. Moving on, 0.33 ohms, again, very accurate. Next, 1 ohm, spot on. Testing higher values, 1 megaohm, 2 megaohms, 3 megaohms. Oops, it measured my body there. Back to 3 megaohms. Excellent. Finally, 11 megaohms. Still precise. Overall, I can confidently say this instrument is highly accurate, whether measuring very low or very high resistances. Now let's test how quickly it can measure larger capacitances. This capacitor is rated for 10 millifarads, but let's see what Zoyi has to say about it. Almost 9 millifarads. Not bad. Now, let's move to the milliampere range. At the moment, I'm feeding approximately 10 milliamps from my bench power supply, but Zoyi is reading a little over 16 milliamps. I trust Zoyi more in this case, as my bench power supply isn't designed for precise measurements in the milliamp range. Increasing to 20 milliamps, 30 milliamps, 40 milliamps, and so on, Zoyi consistently shows about 7 milliamps more than the PSU. However, once we reach 80 milliamps or higher, Zoyi and the bench power supply readings align perfectly. I think it's enough to prove this multimeter is as precise as they claim. If you'd like to see more tests, just leave a comment below. While you watch me connect my phone to this multimeter, let me say this. With a price of around $60, the Zoyi Desktop Precision Multimeter remains the best buy option. Now, listen to this. What do you think? Sounds good, right? Yes, you can use it as a Bluetooth speaker. Was this feature necessary? Not really. Is it nice to have? Absolutely. Now, let's check out how this device looks inside. Take a good look at the motherboard. For comparison, here's the motherboard of an Aneng desktop multimeter. Photo taken from another YouTube channel. Notice anything? They're absolutely identical. Same components, same design. Everything is the same. So, the question remains, who copied whom? Or who is the original manufacturer selling these devices unbranded so others can rebrand them? I don't know, and I may never know. But my guess is that Zoyi is the original maker and sells them unbranded to others. Maybe I'll make a video exploring this in the future. But for now, that's all. Thank you for watching, and see you soon in the next video.